Imagine a life where your body can heal itself from diseases and your mind remains calm, regardless of the stress surrounding you. It might sound impossible, but according to ancient Ayurvedic wisdom, the secret to achieving this might lie in something as simple yet profound as breathing. In this video, we're going to explore how our breath holds the key to unlocking our health, happiness, and spiritual growth. Let me share a story with you that goes back centuries. There was once an Ayurvedic master who gathered his students to teach them one of the most profound lessons they would ever learn. He told them, if you change the way you breathe, your body and mind will begin to heal themselves. One of his students, curious but skeptical, asked, "Master, can simply changing my breath really cure my diseases?" The master smiled and said, "Yes, my child. If you learn to breathe properly, you will never need to worry about diseases again." His words seemed strange, but there was something deeply reassuring about them. The student, eager for more knowledge, asked, "How can breathing change my health?" The master explained, "Our body is created by the universe, and within it lies a powerful, hidden doctor, our breath. The most potent pharmacy in the world exists inside us, but most people ignore it and instead rely on external medicine. If you learn to activate the power of your breath, you will be free from illness and your immunity will become so strong that you will forget what it feels like to be sick." Breathing for mental clarity and peace. This wasn't just about physical health. The master continued, when you learn to control your breath, you will also experience mental clarity. Anxiety, stress, and the constant chatter of the mind will quiet down. Through breath, you can align yourself with the divine energy of the universe and achieve spiritual growth. This connection between body and spirit through the breath is central to the teachings of yoga and meditation. Proper breathing can turn chaotic thoughts into a state of peace and serenity. Prana, the vital life force. You might have heard of prana in yoga or Ayurvedic practices. Prana is the life force that flows through all living beings, and it is directly connected to our breath. The master explained, when the prana in your body flows freely, everything aligns: your physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual vitality. But when prana is blocked, illness begins. The practical power of breath. Breath is not just something we do unconsciously to stay alive. It is a powerful tool that can be consciously harnessed to improve our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. The breath acts as a bridge between our mind, body, and spirit, influencing all these areas. When you focus on your breath, you essentially tap into a hidden power within your body. But how exactly do you do that? 1. The role of breath in activating prana. In yogic philosophy, prana refers to the life force energy that flows through all living things. It is the invisible force that sustains our bodies and minds, similar to how the wind is an invisible force that moves objects. This energy is believed to flow through a network of channels in our body called nadis. The more freely prana flows, the healthier we are physically, mentally, and spiritually. But in modern life, many factors, such as stress, unhealthy eating, poor posture, and lack of physical movement, can cause the flow of prana to become blocked. This stagnation can lead to various physical ailments, mental stress, and emotional instability. When we consciously control our breath through breathing exercises, we begin to activate and direct this prana. By controlling the inhale, exhale, and retention of breath, we stimulate the flow of prana throughout our body, clearing blockages and restoring balance. 2. Pranayama, the science of breathing. In yoga, pranayama is the practice of controlling the breath. The word pranayama is derived from two Sanskrit words, prana life force and ayama control or extension. Through specific techniques, pranayama helps regulate and harmonize the flow of prana, making it a vital practice for both healing and spiritual growth. There are many different types of pranayama, but here are a few key practices. Ujjayi pranayama, victorious breath. This is a deep breathing technique that involves slightly constricting the back of the throat as you inhale and exhale. The breath becomes slow, steady, and audible, like the sound of ocean waves. This type of breath increases oxygen intake and creates a calming effect on the nervous system. By practicing Ujjayi, you can release stress and anxiety, helping your mind to become more centered and focused. Nadi Shadana, alternate nostril breathing. This practice involves breathing through one nostril at a time while the other nostril is blocked. It helps to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, promoting mental clarity and calmness. Nadi Shadana is especially effective for reducing stress, anxiety, and mental fatigue. It also helps clear the energy channels nadis, which allows prana to flow more freely. Kapalbhati, skull shining breath. This is a cleansing and energizing technique where you rapidly exhale through the nose while passively inhaling. Kapalbhati is known for its detoxifying effects and can help with clearing the sinuses, boosting energy levels, and stimulating digestion. It also helps activate the solar energy, Pingala Nadi, in the body, which increases focus and alertness. 3. Breath and healing, the connection. When prana flows smoothly through the body, it helps the body maintain its natural state of health. This is the foundation of the body's self-healing abilities. Many medical conditions, both chronic and acute, can be alleviated when prana is properly balanced. Physical healing. Breath directly impacts our physical health. For example, improving circulation, deep breathing stimulates blood flow, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are delivered efficiently throughout the body, aiding in the healing of damaged tissues and organs. Boosting immunity. Breathwork enhances lymphatic flow, which is essential for detoxifying the body and boosting the immune system. Proper breathing also increases white blood cell production, helping the body fight off infections. Alleviating pain. Focused breathing can reduce the perception of pain by lowering stress hormones and stimulating the release of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. Mental and emotional healing. The impact of breath on the mind is equally profound. Regular practice of pranayama can reduce stress and anxiety. Slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which induces a relaxation response. This reduces the production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, leading to a calmer, more balanced state of mind. Enhance mental clarity. By clearing the mind of distractions and oxygenating the brain, breathwork improves concentration, focus, and decision-making skills. Balance emotions. Proper breath control can stabilize emotional fluctuations. For example, slow exhalation can help calm intense emotions like anger or frustration, while energizing breaths can lift feelings of sadness or lethargy. Spiritual healing. Breath also plays a key role in connecting with our higher self and the divine. Through breathwork, we access a state of mindfulness and presence, which is essential for spiritual growth. Many forms of meditation use the breath as an anchor to help quiet the mind and create an inner sense of peace. As prana flows more freely, we experience a deeper connection with the universe, enabling us to live with greater awareness, purpose and compassion. For the flow of prana, how it prevents disease. When prana is flowing freely through the body, it creates a harmonious balance. This balance ensures that all the body's systems, immune, digestive, nervous, and circulatory, function optimally. In contrast, when prana is blocked or stagnant, these systems can become weakened, making the body more susceptible to disease. For instance, respiratory issues. If prana is blocked in the chest or lungs, it may lead to conditions like asthma or chronic bronchitis. Regular breathing exercises can help clear the lungs and restore proper airflow. Digestive problems, poor breathing habits, such as shallow breathing, can cause tension in the diaphragm and disrupt digestion. Deep breathing encourages proper diaphragmatic movement, aiding in digestion and relieving issues like bloating or constipation. Chronic conditions like hypertension or insomnia can be significantly improved by balancing prana through breathwork. Slow, mindful breathing lowers blood pressure, reduces cortisol levels, and promotes restful sleep. 5. Using breath for overall wellness. Breathing is something we do naturally, but it's also something we can consciously control to enhance our well-being. With just a few minutes of focused breathing each day, we can tap into the profound power of prana and bring our bodies and minds back into balance. Whether you're dealing with a common cold or something more serious, the breath has the power to aid in healing. By focusing on the breath, you activate your body's natural healing mechanisms, boost your immunity, clear mental blockages, and restore emotional balance. When the prana flows smoothly, the body has all the tools it needs to heal itself naturally and effortlessly. Conclusion: the healing breath. The breath is a gift, a tool we can use to heal, energize, and balance ourselves. It's simple, accessible, and incredibly powerful. By practicing pranayama and breathing consciously throughout the day, we unlock a wealth of healing potential within ourselves. So take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and remember that your breath is more than just a life-sustaining force. It is the key to unlocking vibrant health, mental clarity, and spiritual connection. The inner doctor, nourishing your inner energy. When you think about your body as a living organism, one of the most powerful metaphors you can use is that of a garden or a tree. The body, just like a plant, has roots, branches, and leaves that all contribute to its health and vitality. However, what happens if you only focus on the surface, on the leaves, branches, and outward appearance without paying attention to the roots? The plant will eventually wither and die. The roots are what provide life, nourishment, and strength to the entire plant. In the same way, the key to health and vitality lies not in external treatments or superficial fixes, but in nourishing the internal energy that fuels your body's self-healing system. This internal energy, known as prana in yogic traditions, is the life force that flows through your body, sustaining all physiological processes, from breathing to digestion to circulation. The teacher's analogy of the tree is meant to highlight the fact that true healing comes from within through the activation and balance of prana. 1. The roots, your inner energy. Imagine the roots of a tree as the core of your body's health, the part that draws in life-sustaining energy. In this analogy, the roots represent your prana. This energy doesn't just come from food, air, or external sources. It is an innate force within you, vital for your well-being. When the roots of the tree are strong, the tree is healthy and grows tall. Similarly, when your prana is strong and flowing freely, your body can maintain optimal health. When prana is abundant, It nourishes every system in your body: your immune system, circulatory system, nervous system, and even your mental and emotional states. It enables your body to function in harmony, ensuring balance and well-being. However, if the prana is blocked or weak, similar to a tree whose roots are neglected or damaged, the entire system becomes unbalanced, leading to illness, physical weakness, mental stress, and emotional instability. This is why focusing on your internal energy prana can result in long-lasting health improvements, far beyond just treating symptoms. 2. External remedies. Watering the leaves. The teacher's message in the analogy is also pointing out the limitation of relying solely on external remedies, like medication, to heal the body. Medication, surgery, or external treatments can be helpful for managing symptoms or treating immediate problems, just as watering the leaves of a tree may keep the plant looking healthy for a short time. But if the roots are not nourished or cared for, the tree will not thrive for long. Similarly, if you only treat the symptoms of an illness, such as taking medication for a headache, for example, without addressing the root cause of the issue, such as imbalance in prana, poor lifestyle choices, or emotional distress, the problem is likely to reappear. Medication may provide temporary relief, but it doesn't address the underlying energy imbalance that caused the issue in the first place. In other words, focusing too much on external fixes without paying attention to the body's internal energy system can lead to a cycle of dependency on external solutions rather than empowering the body to heal itself. This can become an unsustainable approach to health in the long term. 3. The importance of internal nourishment. So what does it mean to nourish your internal energy? It involves focusing on practices that stimulate, balance, and nurture your prana. By engaging in conscious, intentional actions such as breathwork, pranayama, meditation, physical activity, yoga, or other exercises, and mindful eating, you are essentially watering the roots of your internal energy. Here's how each of these practices supports the inner doctor. Breathing exercises. Pranayama. Pranayama helps activate and regulate the flow of prana within your body. By practicing different breathing techniques, you can clear blockages in your energy channels, nadis, increase oxygen flow, and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, leading to deep relaxation and healing. Meditation. Meditation calms the mind, reducing stress and anxiety, which are major blocks to the free flow of prana. By quieting the mental chatter, you make room for your internal energy to flow naturally, promoting clarity, focus, and balance. Physical activity. Yoga or exercise. Yoga, specifically, is designed to balance prana by combining breath with physical movement. It helps open energy pathways, especially the chakras, strengthens the body, and increases vitality. When energy flows freely through the body, it can heal injuries, reduce tension, and promote general well-being. Mindful eating. What you put into your body plays a significant role in your overall energy levels. Eating nourishing, whole foods provides the body with the nutrients it needs to maintain prana, and avoiding excesses like overeating or consuming unhealthy, processed foods ensures that energy remains balanced. Mental and emotional awareness. Negative emotions and unresolved psychological issues can block prana and disrupt the body's healing processes. Practices like mindfulness, self-reflection, and cultivating positive emotions can support the free flow of energy, making it easier for your body to maintain a healthy equilibrium. For the power of self-healing, the teacher's message also underscores a very powerful concept. You have the capacity to heal yourself. The inner doctor is already within you. When prana is activated and balanced, your body's natural healing mechanisms kick into action. Your immune system becomes stronger, inflammation decreases, digestion improves, and your mental state becomes more balanced. This self-healing ability is not just a spiritual concept, but also a physiological one. Numerous studies have shown how practices like deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, enhance immune function, and improve overall health. This is because these practices activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest mode, which is associated with healing and recovery. In this sense, the body is not just a passive recipient of external interventions. It is an active participant in the healing process. By focusing on your internal energy prana through regular practices, you empower your body to use its innate abilities to heal and regenerate. The inner doctor refers to your body's capacity to restore balance, harmony, and health when the right conditions are created internally. 5. Practical example: the impact of breath and awareness. To make this more practical, let's look at a simple example. If someone suffers from chronic anxiety or stress, they may often take medications to manage their symptoms. These medications can help in the short term, but they don't address the root cause: imbalanced prana due to mental tension. By learning specific breathing techniques, such as Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, or Ujjayi Pranayama, the individual can balance the energy within their body, calming the nervous system and reducing the mental and emotional stress. Over time, the need for medication might decrease, and the person may feel more at ease as their body's internal healing mechanisms begin to take over. This is a clear example of how focusing on internal nourishment through conscious breathwork and awareness can allow the body to heal itself and restore balance, much like nourishing the roots of a tree enables it to thrive naturally. Conclusion: nourishing the roots for true healing. The key takeaway from this analogy is that true healing comes from within. External fixes, such as medication, can offer temporary relief, but they don't address the root cause of imbalances in the body. By focusing on nourishing your inner energy through breathwork, meditation, mindful living, and physical practices, you can activate your inner doctor and enable your body to heal naturally. Just as a tree thrives when its roots are well nourished, your body will thrive when you prioritize the balance of your internal energy. Nourish your prana, and your body, mind, and spirit will respond with optimal health and vitality. Real-life application and lessons. There are countless real-life examples of people who have healed themselves using the power of breath. One of the most inspiring stories comes from a woman who struggled with chronic migraines for years. She had tried every medication, but nothing worked. One day, she stumbled upon a breathing technique that she learned in a yoga class. After just a few weeks of consistent practice, her migraines started to lessen, and eventually, they disappeared altogether. This story is not unique. There are thousands of people who have turned to breathwork to alleviate chronic pain, stress, and even life-threatening diseases. The healing power of breath is not just a spiritual concept. It's a scientifically proven tool for improving overall health. Conclusion: the breath that heals. In conclusion, it's clear that the breath is far more than just a life-sustaining force. It's a tool for self-healing, a key to unlocking mental clarity, and a bridge to spiritual connection. If we can learn to harness the power of our breath, we can transform our health, our minds, and our lives. As you leave this video, remember, the body's most potent healer is not a pill, but the air you breathe. So take a moment each day to reconnect with your breath. Practice deep breathing, Bring awareness to your body and watch how it transforms your health. Your breath is not just the beginning of life. It's the key to living a vibrant, disease-free life.